How are you guys? Yes, every time I log on, I feel like I just need to play in my hair. Don't ask me why. So, you probably noticed I have not been on Facebook Live in a while. Um, so, honestly, I have been going through a lot of things and really just trying to channel and connect with God a lot more. And today, while I was sitting in Starbucks, God said, it is time to be honest. It's time to tell the world, tell people, everyone, exactly how I managed to accomplish an amazing goal such as losing over 140 pounds and maintaining that weight loss for over 3 years. It's been 4 years that I've been on this journey, but I have been able to maintain it for the last 3 years. So, for those of you that don't know me, and I know a lot of you are on my Facebook page or my Facebook friends, but a lot of you, I don't think you know me. You probably know me, Tanisha Williams, but I go by Tanisha Shanee. I am an international healthy lifestyle strategist, author of Transition to a Healthier You, which you can find on Amazon, and I am an inspirational speaker. And I like to say inspiration because I think motivational speakers are kind of getting washed out. But that's just my opinion. And in October 2012, I got on a scale and I could not read my weight. And I looked at the box. The box basically states that the maximum capacity for that scale was over 350 pounds. So all I know is that on October 15, 2012, that's the day that I started my journey, I weighed over 350 pounds. That's the reality. Now, let's paint this picture for you. 350 pounds. I am 5'6", 5'7". I wore a size 26 pants, 22, 24 shirt. And if I wore a dress, it was a 24, 26. That was me. That was my reality. I was, at that time, at 28 years old, I had already tried so many products. I had gone to like doctors and specialists. I attempted to get weight loss surgery 2 times and was denied. I've been to Weight Watchers. You name it, I tried it. Like, I was not one of those people that did not try it. Like, I tried everything. If it was something new, I was trying it. Atkins, I tried it. And that day, I did something that I never did before. I prayed. That's the secret. The secret was I prayed to God. I opened up my heart for the first time in my life. And I said, God, I didn't want to die. I did not want to die. That's all I kept saying to him. God, I don't want to die. I did not have diabetes. I did not have hypertension. But when you're over 350 pounds, you can die. So, I don't know what happened. God sent me the strength. He sent down the spirit, and I cleaned up my house. I threw everything away, and I started my journey. And every day I got up, and I prayed, and I asked God for strength. And what God did was He led me to the foods that I needed to eat. So when people come to me and they ask me, so why didn't you become a vegan? Because before there was vegan, guess what? There was God. Before there was a vegetarian, there was God. Before there was anything else, there was God. There was God before protein shakes. There was God before weight loss surgery. There was God before anything else. So when people ask me, how did I lose weight? How did I lose over 140 pounds? And I tell them that I did it with God, they think that I'm crazy. When I tell people I'm an inspirational speaker, you know what they tell me? Well, you can't mention God. You have to tell people what you ate. That's going against what God put me here for. There was a reason why I had to experience being over 350 pounds. There was a reason why for 362 days from the date of October 15, 2012, God did everything. He was along with me. He got me focused. He said, I need you to drink this water. I need you to make them smoothies. I need you to eat them fruits. I need you to make those vegetables. I need you to find any way possible to be physically active. You don't have to go to a gym. Everyone cannot afford a gym. Everyone does not like the gym. But guess what? He has provided us an opportunity to get up and move. Jesus walked this earth, so why can't we walk? Why can't I tell my truth? And I'm here to tell you that's how I did it. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. That's how I did it. And that's how I have been doing it for the last 4 years. October makes 4 years that I've been on this journey. And I haven't turned back. And the more that I continue to try to figure out, God, which way do you want me to go? I get stuck. And the reason why I get stuck is because I don't stay truthful and I don't stay obedient to what He put me through. God helped me through this. God got me through all of those days. God helped me to realize I don't have a weight problem. I had a life problem. That's what God did. God said, no, you don't have a weight problem. You have a life problem. You have a problem dealing with stress. You have a problem dealing with your anger. You have a problem dealing with the right relationships. You have a problem trying to be someone that I didn't ask you to be. God didn't ask me to try to get a PhD. God said, that's not what I need you to do. But you want to go ahead and do it. You want to stress yourself out. Go ahead. This is what you want to do. God said, I didn't ask you to do all of those things. I already had something set for you. Something was already planned for you. Guys, a lot of you don't even know this. I was not supposed to even be here. My mother was told when she was pregnant with me at 8 months that they wanted to terminate me, and my mother said, no, I'm not terminated. They said, well, if she's not a stillbirth, she is going to die, or she's going to possibly be born with brain damage. My mother said, well, then got to put that in God's hands. So I wasn't even supposed to experience all of this. But what God had already planned, God said, I don't want to hear all of that. I'm God. I have something destined for this person right here. She's going to do something amazing. And that's exactly what I did. I did something amazing. And it's about time that I'm being honest about it. I did something extraordinary. It is not common that we see people who lose over 140 pounds with no weight loss products, with no fat diets, with no personal trainers, with no weight loss surgery. I did it by eating God's food, by listening to God. The days that I wanted to have something unhealthy, I had to ask God, today do I need to have this? Is this something that I need to have today? And He would sit there and He would guide me and say, no, you don't need to have this. All right, fine. Let me go make my cabbage and my spinach and make me some grilled chicken, and I'm going to rock out that way. So when people ask me, how did I lose over 150 or over 140 pounds, I'm not lying to you anymore. Anyone that wants to work with me, you have to understand God is going to be a part of your journey the same way He is a part of my journey. Because He hasn't left. He's still part of this journey. Every day I still need His strength. Every day I still need Him to help me to make those decisions. Just tonight, when I tell you that this topic has been heavy on my heart, on my mind, I was literally sitting in Starbucks today, and I had tears in my eyes because I said, God, why have I been so disobedient? Why haven't I told people the truth? Why haven't I been honest? And I just sat there and I cried because I was tired. And when I got off the train, I literally was thinking, let me just go get me some Chinese food. Let me just do all this. Let me just, and God said, what are you doing? What are you doing? No. You got the chicken breast already defrosted in the house. I stopped. I got me some cabbage with carrots, and I had spinach. And I just sauteed all that together. So I'm not a vegan. I'm not a vegetarian. I eat God's food every single day. God put this in me. God said you don't need anything special. You don't need a special title in order for you to lose the weight. You don't need anything because I provided all of that for you. If you guys go to the book of Genesis and read, God He gave us everything. There's nothing else out there. Before there was the protein powder, guess what? There's natural protein. Everyone is always looking for a shortcut, and I understand because I constantly look for shortcuts. I constantly went to doctors begging them to give me pills. I was on phentermine, and people don't even realize that phentermine causes you to have mental illness. I know people, and it's not a good thing, but I know someone who took phentermine for about, I think she said 10 years. She had mental problems. I know that. I did the research. We take all of these pills that promise you all of these weight loss success stories, and then at the end of the commercial, all you hear is a bunch of side effects. But guess what? I don't have any side effects. I go to the store and I pick out some fruits, I pick out some vegetables, I have some chicken, I have some fish. If I want to, once in a while, I throw in a piece of beef. I don't really eat pork anymore. I reduce the amount of bread that I eat, and if I do eat bread, I eat it in the morning. These are just things that we just commonly need to do. There's nothing special. Stop looking for a title. Stop looking for a title to prove that you can do something. You know how many people have turned their backs on me because I won't give in? You know how many people have told me I won't allow you to stand in front of my church because we can't allow members to believe that that God can help them. Man, if that's not the most foolish things. I used to believe that God only came through for you when you needed him to do something like help you get through eviction or pay your bills. That's what I used to believe. But God has proven to me, no, I want to be a part of your health. I want to be there before you are told that you have diabetes. I want to be there before amputation is scheduled. I want to be there before your vision is gone. I want to be there before I need to come down and heal you. I want to be there so that you do not have to go through that. Because God did not put that here. People want to keep on blaming God and saying, well, if God was a real God, he wouldn't have made diabetes. No, it's a man-made. That's a mindset, actually. Diabetes is a lifestyle issue. It is a legacy that we have inherited. And instead of us going to God and releasing and say, God, I surrender all of these issues. See back here? In the middle of this are a list of lifestyle habits, unhealthy lifestyle habits that we have all inherited from our ancestors, from the people that came down before, and they told us, well, this is the way life is supposed to be. I don't believe that anymore. I don't believe that anymore, and I refuse to believe it. I no longer will believe it. So that is my truth. I realized I did not have a weight problem. I realized that I had a lifestyle problem. And I realized that I was trying to do everything without God. And the moment that I opened up my heart and I allowed him to be a part of my journey, God was happy. He sent them angels. He sent the Holy Spirit, and they went to work. And we have been working together as a team for the last 4 years. And for the last 3 years, I can happily say that I have kept off at least 100 pounds. 100 pounds is gone. It's done. I can say that. And then in a couple of more months, I can sit here and say I have been able to keep off over 140 pounds. That's not things that you hear all the time. I meet people all the time that tell me, oh, I lost the weight, but I put it right back on. Yes, because 65% of the people that go on a diet put the weight back on. But the 35% of those people, the reason why they don't lose it and gain it back is because they have established a lifestyle. This is something I read in the New York Times. It said that these people who are in that 35%, they have established a superhuman willpower. I call that God's power. Forget willpower, because God power is going to be the ones that's going to get you through those days when you do not want those green smoothies. When I tell you there were days that I wanted to punch my boss in the face, and God said, we're not focusing on that person. You need to drink that smoothie because that issue has nothing to do with you. You need to focus on drinking the smoothie because we're going to deal with that person later on. And I had to sit there and drink that smoothie. And then when that it had to come time for me to deal with that person, I was not angry, I was not stressed, I was not frustrated. I had a clear mind, and I was able to deal with whatever they had to put towards me. And God said, this is why I need you to be healthy. Our health is our success. Our health is our wealth. And at the end of the day, there's no secrets. There's no secret behind it. There's no hidden, there's no secret book. I wish that I could sit here in this bottle of willpower and sell that. But I can't, and I won't do it. And I won't continue to sit here and do it. And I won't continue to sit here and lie to you guys anymore and tell you, oh yeah, here's the green smoothie recipes. No, we have to realize that God has given us everything that we need. Before there were any products, before there were any programs, there was God. Fruits, vegetables, they were there, and they're still there, and they're going to always be there. And the only way that you're going to stop going through this cycle of losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, losing weight, gaining weight, is if you stop trying to do the shortcut route and you just say, God, can you be a part of this journey with me? I need you to come on this journey with me, because I need to be able to focus and concentrate, because at this point, I've tried everything. I give it up. I'm done, because that's where he needs you. He needs you to the point where you're broken. When I sat in my bedroom and I faced 350 pounds, I was broken. I thought I was going to die. I didn't know where my levels were at that day. I don't know if I was a pre-diabetic. I don't know. But all I know is that I went to God and I said, I don't want to die. I don't want to face this anymore. I don't need this to be my reality. Yes, I was a plus-size diva. I had it going on. Had the good clothes from Lane and Brian. But that's not what God said. All right, yeah, but that's fine. But we need to get you back on track, because I have some work for you to do. So this is the reason why I know that I have been going against what God needs me to do. God is like, the reason why you're not going to be where I need you to be, because you're not doing what I need you to do. So I had to come and tell you my truth. I had to come and tell you, yes, if you are looking to lose and to maintain and to let the weight go, you have to understand, one, God wants to be a part of this journey with you. You can't do it without him. Stop calling on him only when you have the real problems, and call on him when you have health problems, so that he can start to heal you in the inside. He can heal your mind. He can heal your heart. And then two, you have to understand, you don't have a weight problem. You have a lifestyle problem. And the more that you realize that it's the lifestyle that you're living that is causing you to gain the weight, to lose the weight, to gain the weight, to lose the weight, you will be in a better place. That's it. Stop trying to just fix one part of the issue. Some of you were just like me. Poor relationships, staying with people that mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically abuse you because you love them. But the question is, does that person love you? That's the question, and that's the only thing that should matter. You can love someone till you're blue in the face, but if they keep mistreating you over and over and over, you are going to only continue to self-sabotage yourself. That person is probably still happy. They're still living their life, but you're still sitting at home miserable, eating a carton of ice cream every single day because you want to hold on to a relationship that God has told you a long time ago to let go. Some of you are going to a job every day that you hate. Every time you walk in that building, your blood pressure goes sky high. Your sugar is up every single day. That is a sign. God said, I didn't send you to this job. This is not what I want you to do. But then guess what? You go sit at your desk with your 2 donuts, your big bagel, a whole bunch of cream cheese, coffee with nothing but sugar, so that you can try to get through this day at this miserable place that you hate. Some of you are just depressed. You hate the way that your life is going. You're not sure why your life is this way. So you're trying to accomplish goals that you really don't want to accomplish. I know. I went through a master's and a PhD program just because I thought by doing that I was going to be happy. And you know how many nights I sat here and ran to the chicken spot at 3 o'clock in the morning trying to get through a paper that I really had no desire to finish in? That was really the problem. That's how I got to over 350 pounds. I had a lifestyle problem. I didn't have a weight problem. I had a lifestyle problem. So when you come to terms with the fact that you have a poor lifestyle, then you're going to be able to make these changes. And while you are learning how to eat right, how to just do the basic things, find you the physical activity that you enjoy. I have friends on Facebook, they love Zumba, they do kickboxing. Some people I see out there are doing like special dance classes. I applaud them for that because they found what has worked for them. And they seem extremely happy. But then I see other people, it's like you could tell they're kind of forcing themselves to get through that workout. Why? Because you're doing something that you don't want to do. So find something that you do want to do. There are so many things. If you just want to walk, just go outside and walk. Jesus did. He walked everywhere, even on water. So, I mean, there are really different ways that you can find the way that's going to help you. I can't tell you. That's why when people come to work with me, they're like, how can I lose weight like you? You can't lose weight like me. The only thing that you can do that I did was invite God into that journey, and I can guide you to helping you to establish and manifest in this lifestyle that is going to help you to have long-term success. But you have to realize that God is going to be a part of it from day one. And it's not that there's no end. There's no, at the end of the day, that's it. All right, God, if you're a part of this, come with me for 60 days. No, God is like, I have more for you to do. And this is the reason why he made me reestablish my coaching program. This is why if anyone has been seeing a post about the Lifestyle Ambassador, that's God's work. That's not my work. God said, first of all, why are you trying to put a time limit to helping these people? I didn't ask you to put a time limit. I said that I need you to help them to get to their destination. So I don't know if that's going to be 6 years. It might take some of you 6 years to get to the destination that he desires for you. Not for you to lose the weight, but there's going to be an additional assignment that you're going to now start to hear. Because now as you unclutter your life and you start to be healthier, God is going to now become so much more clear in your life. He's going to now start speaking loud to the point where you're going to be like, God, I can't take this anymore. Like, I need you to start taking action because he keeps speaking to me. He speaks to you in your dreams. He speaks to you through me. He speaks to you through other people. And that's why I love what I do. I love every time that I have a coaching session. I love every time that we're on and we're in our Facebook group and we have the Facebook Live and I see the comments and I see the questions. I love that because I know that God is working. I know that God is saying, there we go. We're going to start with one person, and we're going to build with 10 people, and then we're going to have 50. And then he told me, I am responsible for at least 1 million people. At least. At least. That means that there's more. I'm pretty sure by the time 2017 gets here, another dream is going to come through, and that number's going to get extremely high. So I'm dedicated to that. But I know that it started here. It started here with being truthful and being honest with you all, and letting you know how I got here. I didn't get here with miracles. I didn't get here by saying, I'm going to lose weight this way. No, I got here because I went to God. I invited him on my journey, and I said, I'm going to do everything that he needs me to do. There's no title for that. Only thing that I can call that is that he gave me the healthy lifestyle. He gave me everything that I already needed, and that was it. So if you are looking to find that same destination, if you are ready to find how can you be the healthiest version of you, live according to God's will, have God a part of your journey, not just calling on him when things go wrong, then I encourage you to go to TanishaShanee.com and click the link for Become a Lifestyle Ambassador. I encourage you to do that because at the end of the day, no matter what, you have the ability to manifest the healthy lifestyle that God desires for you. And you have the ability to create the life that he wants for you. So you have to take that step. But you have to also understand that it is not going to happen just by yourself. It takes time. There is no other secrets. Before any of these products hit the market, where was God at? He was there. A lot of these products are going off the market, but God is going to still be there. So, I am Tanisha Shanee. Thank you for allowing me to be transparent. Thank you for allowing me to share my truth. How I lost over 140 pounds, and you can too. If you want, you can get a copy of my book, Transition to a Healthier You. Go to Amazon.com, look for Tanisha Shanee, or you can just Google Transition to a Healthier You. My story is real. There's nothing out there that I'm hiding. You can Google Tanisha Shanee. You will see all of the different articles that I have been featured in, and I'm actually excited. Can't wait for the Eating Well magazine to come out and hit the newsstands because that is the latest addition to my success story, and I'm excited to share that with everyone across the world. So thank you for joining me. Have a good one. Again, if you are ready to really make a lifestyle change and you are ready to invite God to be a part of this journey, go to TanishaShanee.com, click the link, Become a Lifestyle Ambassador, and join me on this amazing transformational journey so that we can manifest not only your health, but manifest the life that God desires for you. I love you. God loves you. Have a good one.